Nico is out at Tennessee, which shocks me. Brett, you weren't surprised. It didn't seem like you were surprised.
I was glad Tennessee held their ground because, bro, you're getting $2 million a year. You didn't do anything worth more than that last year. Let's be honest. Kind of like Drew in like the big games. Like he didn't, maybe he didn't have the supporting cast, but they definitely had better receivers than we did, and he didn't do anything with it. So against Ohio State, he laid an egg. I mean, he tried with his legs, but you're not worth $4 million a year, bro. I'm sorry, but you're not. You're asking for double the amount of money that you're getting. The money you're getting is insane money, anyways. $2 million a year to play college football, the sport that you supposedly love, right? If you're playing it. Yeah. So, shout out to Tennessee and Josh Heupel, man, for putting their foot down. And maybe it's going to mess their season up, but apparently there's a rumor that Dan Lanning called Josh Heupel and said, I heard that Nico is trying to get more money or something. I just saw a post about this. I'll have to find it. But, yeah, I just saw that. So a lot of rumors and stuff going on. But, I mean, that sucks for Nico. But, dude, like I said, like if you played your butt off and, like, you think you're worth it, then that's one thing. But what made you think – you had 19 passing touchdowns last year, dude. What makes you think you're worth $4 million a year? Let's be honest here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like,
yeah. The thing is, with me, like, exciting freshman coming in and Nico, talented.
Yeah.
Didn't do as well as he should have, but
yeah.
Highly recruited guy. I think he was early enrolled. Just an exciting young quarterback. Like, young quarterbacks go to the NFL, they want them to win now, and then they get released. And like Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, guys like that who they didn't show a lot like their first years, but they just need time. And I think he's one of those guys that needs some time. So I like Nico. I'm a Nico fan. Brett, you're not a you said he was entitled, right?
He's being entitled, yeah. Like, well, he's young. Like you said, I'm not saying he's not talented. I think he's got an immense amount of talent. He's a redshirt freshman last year, so he's going to be a redshirt sophomore this year. He was the class of 2023, so the class after Drew, right? Drew came in 22. So he's younger than Drew. He's still young, but to ask for double what you were getting, like, the numbers don't make sense to me, dude. They don't. I'm not saying you can't step in and be that guy, but until you're that guy, you shouldn't be demanding that.
Yeah. Yeah, so his numbers weren't very good. In his first year, he scored a majority of his touchdowns against inferior opponents. Against the SEC, didn't do that well. But regardless, I was pretty shocked. I mean, there's been breakdowns of his stats and stuff like that. But so what I heard, I'll just pull up. For what I heard is that, like, he wanted, like, it was something like $12 million or something like that. Like, he wanted a ton of more money. Last season, Nico. Okay, so we'll just go through this.
In advance.
You serious? Pay you for what? Standing there? The planetarium tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. There's the door.
Could you pay me in advance?
I forget that guy's name, but he's a great actor.
Yeah.
Iamaleava. This is going to be the last play of the game. Scrambles and is shoved out of bounds. No time left. Arkansas.
So, there's a lot of stuff here, man. Did not attend Tennessee spring practice. Basically a sit-out right now.
Yeah, he was doing an NFL sit-out, which this is the first one we've seen for college athletics. So that's been broadcasted anyways, and that's wild. I mean,
yeah, 19 touchdowns is not very good. That's like 2 a game. If that's not even 2 a game.
No.
I mean, against Ohio State in the playoff, they did not do anything.
No. Nada. Which that was a very good defense. Don't get me wrong, but still, like, you got to do more if you're asking for that amount of money. I'm not saying I'm not a Nico guy. I'm not probably as big on him as you are, but I see the talent and I see what he can be if he can step into it. But shout out to Josh Heupel and the supporting cast for telling him no.
I don't know.
No way.
I don't know who is their backup, but I thought maybe he'd come to Penn State. But if he wants a ton of money, like Penn State's not gonna.
Well, and he's not better than Drew. That. I'll take Drew over Nico.
Yeah,
Drew's numbers were better. I mean,
moving on.
Now Nico's a good runner. He's a better runner than Drew, but Drew's does fine enough in the running game. We've seen him; he does fine. So,
yeah. So, like, I don't know who Tennessee's backup is, but man, like they did great with their. I forget the guy's name, their starter before him, and then Nico, he came in, he was early, was supposed to be the next great quarterback in college football, and it didn't really work out that way. I mean, he had his helmet cracked against Ohio State, like they were really getting after him. So, yeah, it's to me, what's Tennessee going to do now? They must have a plan. What's Nico going to do? Where's he going to go? It's early enough in the offseason that I think he can go somewhere else. So, yeah, it's just kind of a crazy situation, man. I mean, he could go JUCO because I think the JUCO rules are different now where you don't use eligibility when you go to JUCO. But no JUCO is going to pay him that much. But we'll see. I mean, JUCO used to be like a guy like him. He'd go JUCO for a year and then he'd come back, get a Power 5. But
he'll stay in college ball. This is a weird time to land to a good team. He's not going to land. Like, he might be able to go to, like, North Carolina with Bill.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going to go, but
somebody posted that. I'm looking
he's a good talent, and, we wish the best for him for sure. What were you saying? Someone saw us on YouTube?
Yeah, one of my buddies I haven't talked to in a while, I was talking to him, and he was like, I saw you on YouTube doing a podcast about Penn State football or something. I was like, yeah. So my buddy Mark Lesko Podcast it's his podcast. I'm a co-host on it. He's like, I'm gonna sub to it. I said, that's what's up, dude. Good stuff. I'm trying to find. Somebody posted the top, like 10, 2023 quarterbacks, like 90% of them transferred out. Like, there was a list of them. I'm trying to find the list because that's a wild stat, man. Like, 90% of the quarterbacks that committed to a team in 2023 are gone and onto a different team. Some players, multiple transfers too, like Rashada, and there's another one too, the one that's at Oregon. Moore.
Yep.
Who posted that?
Yeah, there has been quite a few guys transferring out. I mean, yeah, man, like at the end of the day, it comes down to his representation too. Like, they could be pushing for something that he may not necessarily agree with. I don't know, but his representation seems to be the ones pushing this, and now he's out. So it's, overall just kind of a crazy situation.
Yeah.
But
and go ahead.
No, I was just going to say the Masters is going on right now for you golf fans. I'm wearing my Masters polo.
Nice.
You can only get authentic Masters stuff if you go there. My cousin played there, so that's how I got my shirt. But it's a very exclusive tournament. It's Super Bowl of golf. They start out the season with Super Bowl of golf. So, yeah, it's fun. It's exciting. Got two of the big names at the top right now, so keep an eye out for that. Very exciting. I'm going to do what to watch real quick. So, The Lovely Bones. Brett, have you ever seen that movie?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
The Clubhouse Red Sox. It's on Netflix. $1 Million Secret on Netflix. Titletown High, Last Chance U. I've been watching like some of the Last Chance U. There's nothing new on there right now, but they got like Coach JB from the Coach JB show on YouTube, which I watch almost every day. Fiery guy. He's parts 3 and 4, and then got Buddy Stevens down at EMCC. Parts 1 and 2 pretty good. The last 2 parts weren't very good. They did football with this team in California, and then basketball. It just wasn't as entertaining at all. But one of the basketball guys on, I think, season 2, he was from Penn State. I forget his name, but the what to watch, man. I'll tell you what. I saw Lovely Bones yesterday, and it's, dude, that'll make you. There's certain movies that I watch. I'm like, man, like it's like inspirational, or it's really sad, or kind of changes your perspective on life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
The Lovely Bones, like check that out. That's an insane movie. It's very sad.
It's on Netflix?
No, I use one of the streaming sites that I use. I can send you the link.
It's newer.
No, it came out in 2009. I just recently saw about it, and like, dude, I don't cry during movies. I didn't cry during it, but it'll make you cry if you cry. It's very sad, but check it out. It'll change your life. And another thing that'll change your life, you watch Soft White Underbelly. You watch the Whitakers on there. That'll change your life, too. You watch those guys. They're, whew. It's this family in West Virginia. Yeah, just watch that, too. That totally changes your perspective.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
But, yeah, so that's what to watch. Check out the Masters. Watch that. But, yeah, Nico, man, like I wish him the best. I hope he goes to a good school. I mean, Michigan, they got Bryce Underwood. I don't think he'd go there. You got Julian Sayin at Ohio State. Maybe Nico would go there. They usually go after those big names because they got the money, too. And to the all right, Brett, did you see that comment I sent you from that guy that was like giving us attendance numbers?
I think so.
And I sent you like the article that said we had a higher percentage of attendance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, what is this guy talking about? Like this guy said about Joe, don't start rewriting history. Joe Pa knew. This was confirmed by multiple sources. Yeah, that's a great way to confirm it. He deserves to be known as an assistant to a P word. I said, yeah, he did know. That's why he told the police. You moron. Cost 22 said absolutely the greatest of all time. That's right. That's our boy. Turns out we don't know shit. And I said, dude, Tyler Smith, like the man was one of the best college basketball players ever at Penn State. First of all, he played professionally all over the world, and he doesn't know shit. So then this is the guy that said about the attendance. He said, I'm really glad you like to open your mouths and spew fraudulent info. Ohio State fan base is way bigger than yours. Dude, where did this come from, that Ohio State all of a sudden has a bigger fan base than us? I don't know where this came from. They may right now because they won the national title. You got a bunch of bandwagons. But then he said, just making yourselves look stupid. Last year, Ohio State attendance 936. Penn State 864. This makes no sense at all. We have the second largest stadium in the world, and we didn't fill it up every game. That's what this guy is saying.
Not making any sense.
Ohio State alumni base is nationwide, unlike yours.
So is Penn
State.
State.
Before you come on here, I said, this is the dumbest comment on here yet. Congratulations. Do your research. It's true. Ohio State fan base might be nationwide, but we're worldwide. So, and I don't know if you consider Ohio State your nation, but we're nationwide and we're worldwide. So many, dude. Ohio State fans are insane. Like they just embarrass themselves constantly. Bunch of degenerates. And my previous co-host said he didn't want to alienate an entire fan base. Well, I do. So Ohio State fans are absolute clowns. All right. But you have anything else to say about Nico? I mean, where do you think he's going to go?
So, lucky for him, the transfer portal opens in 4 days. So, the spring transfer portal, somebody's going to get him. I mean, he's good. He's pretty good. So, it could be, Texas Tech, could be Notre Dame, could be North Carolina, could be, I think North Carolina would be a interesting fit because there's no way they have a guy right now better than him. I mean, Belichick just took over. So,
did you see that article about? No, it was a video on YouTube. I think it's Blue White saying how Franklin's turning up the competition on the QB room, and Drew has to perform. I didn't watch it, but here's the thing. James Franklin, first of all, doesn't play politics. I've heard rumors that Joe did play a little bit of politics. Franklin doesn't give a shit about who you are, what your status is, where you come from. The best is going to play.
Yeah.
Every single year he has an open QB competition. Every season we start in I guess it would be the spring or summer camp, whatever. We don't have a starter. It's restarts every single year. Drew, like you just said, Brett, in big games, he just hasn't been there. If Drew can get his mechanics down, he's going to be a first-round pick easily next year.
He's had big moments. Like USC, he brought us back.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a big game. And then Boise State, he played lights out against Boise State. So obviously not the same level as Ohio State and Oregon, but he showed up against Oregon, just threw a couple costly passes. But he was trying. He wasn't being, he was trying to win the game. He's grown each year, the first 2 years. He's going to grow again. He's not going to go backwards. He's going to get better. He's going to learn from his mistakes. I think he'll have a better supporting cast with Devontae Ross and Kyron Nelson.
Yeah. And he needs receivers for sure. Every good team that Penn State's had, they had good receivers.
Yeah.
Bobby Ingram, Joe Jaravicius, Derek Williams, Deion Butler, Jordan Norwood. Even recently, they had KJ, they had Deshaun, they had Chris Godwin. I mean, Drew has not had that. And our new receivers look pretty good. Our tight ends are fine.
Yep.
But
they're legit. The tight ends.
Yeah.
Even freshman Andrew Olish looks good. So
yeah. At the end of the day, this competition is always there. Drew needs to, first of all, beat Ohio State. He needs to beat Oregon. He needs to win a playoff game against Notre Dame. And you can't blame a loss on one guy, but at the end of the game, he tried to dirt the ball and it ended the game. I mean, my God, that was like Iowa in 08. Daryl Clark threw that interception and then they went and kicked the field goal. I mean, that's exactly how it ended there too.
Yeah.
So yes, there should be a competition. Drew Aller, Gronkmeyer, they got Jack Lambert, they've got Beckham coming in, they've got Smolik, they've got guys coming in. Yeah. Now I wish Bo was still there because he would have been for sure our starter next year, and we would have had another Trace McSorley. But it is what it is, man. But Gronkmeyer is good, man. He's gonna push for sure. Is Beckham there yet?
Yeah, Beckham came in December with the early enrollees.
Yeah, so Beckham's there.
He's got to put weight on. He's skinny still, so he's got to put. He's same height as Drew. He's 6'5", but he's like maybe 200 now, so he's like under 200. Yeah. So
like Grunkmeyer. Yeah, with our guys coming in, man, like Grunkmeyer's going to be at least probably a 2-year starter, unless something happens. Like, dude,
Smolik, him and Smolik are going to battle.
Yeah, like I'm fully confident that Grunkmeyer can lead us to wins. And with their recruiting, like they're killing it right now. He's going to have some good guys coming in. So the future is bright. To quote PBD, the future is bright, and I'm very happy with Grunkmeyer. I saw a picture. Talked about on the Daily Show yesterday. I saw a picture. Sean Clifford was back.
Yeah,
he was in Haluba. I'm like, oh God, keep him away, please. He'd be a good coach.
He can come back and hang out, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
He played here for 20 years. Like even Franklin would say that. He was here for 20 years. So,
dude, if Sean Clifford and Anthony Morelli both showed up to Haluba, we'd be cursed for like 10 years.
I wouldn't put Sean and Morelli in the same category. Sean was better than that, dude.
Oh yeah, he was. But yeah, man. I mean, you know, Matt from Penn State Jersey said we're going to get 2 all-conference receivers in the portal in the spring. We haven't gotten. When's the portal close? Like, I don't know.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't open till like the 16th. So
all right, so
Wednesday.
I mean, it could still happen, but you know, we'll see.
I tried telling them all-conference receivers don't go in the spring portal window. The only one that did was Keandre Lambert-Smith, and he had a good season, but that's the only one that really did.
I mean, it'd be crazy to get like a Ryan Williams or a Jeremiah Smith to come here. That'd be insane. You'd have to pay him like $20 million, but
you would have to poach. You'd have to.
Yeah, and then you have the cap coming. I just don't see it happening. But the thing about like a Jeremiah Smith, for example, he has a quarterback that if he comes to Penn State. You don't know what's going to happen at Ohio State. You don't know what's going to happen at Alabama. So, but you have a proven head coach in James Franklin.
Yeah.
The dude at Alabama, can't remember his name. Not Height. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but you don't know about him really. Ryan Day, he's a Seinfeld character. He's corny as hell. But he's not going to leave Ohio State, but that'd be great. I wouldn't want Ryan Williams. Yeah, I don't want him. But, dude, we're going to be walking downtown one of these days. We're going to walk by the nail salon, and we'll see Ryan Williams in there and be like, oh, Ryan Williams came to Penn State.
That's wild.
But, yeah, I mean, we got enough guys, I think. We got 2 guys in the portal. I think we're in good shape right now, but man, they just got to win. Like this is our year. I mean, if it doesn't happen this year, man, like I don't know when it's going to happen. You can keep bringing in all the talent in the world that you want in the portal / recruiting, which they do, but you got to win, man. You got to win. Like if they beat Notre Dame and fought hard against Ohio State, they'd probably have some more recruits right now, I think. But then again, at the end of the day, they're doing a lot.
We still got that five-star receiver, 2027, because of the playoff. So
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It's happening. It's early.
Yeah, and, but go ahead.
Well, I was saying how we're not going to get 2 guys in the portal from receiver for the spring portal. I'm not saying we might not get a guy. We'll probably have maybe a couple guys on campus for visits, but I'm telling you, it's going to be slim pickings for receivers. Most of the guys that are going in the portal are probably not starting where they're at, so they're going in the portal. So
that doesn't mean they wouldn't be a good fit for us. I mean, we're still fairly thin, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. We might get 1, but for us to get 2, I don't see it happening. We have young guys stepping up like Tyser Denmark, Kobe Howard. I think some young guys are going to push for – because did you see Marcus Higgins? Marcus Hagen's talking was really good. I'll have to send you that. We'll check that out.
Okay.
Um,
I'll pull this up real quick.
He was like swearing and stuff.
What's
He's
in
like,
my bag? Always keep my football on hand, and of course, I have to have my Rockin' Protein shake. I love them so much. I always make sure I have one in my bag, my
Nick
car.
Dawkins' comment. He's like, I remember when you brought a football to my dog's funeral. Did you see that?
What happened?
Nick Dawkins, he said, I remember when you brought a football to my dog's funeral.
Thought it was crazy at that time, but it makes sense now due to your commitment to the crowd. That's wild.
Car and my home. Take your recovery to the next level with Rockin' Protein.
Dude, Nick Dawkins is a goofball, man.
He's hilarious. Man.
He's like a Rich Ornberger. He's a goofball. But yeah, Rockin' Protein, good stuff. Good for you, Tyler Warren. I saw Landon Tangwall the other day in the gym. Said what's up to him. Big. He's a large man. Very large man. He, like, on camera, it does not do him justice. Like, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like he's like overweight. Like, you know, he's a large man. Good God. But, dude, guys like him are just by nature.